Hmm. Do. Thumbnail change. This one, even though it has nothing to do with what is going on in the video. Perfect. Reload. Man, my like efficiency on changing thumbnails has been really low. I have not been able to do it. Hey, Ninja Ketchup, how we doing? How's it going? 1 second as I just change my thumbnail really quickly. Hey, Furious, how you going? Lobex, how's it going? How's it going, everybody? Could this please load? Hey, there we go. Okay, so very inconveniently, um, I'm becoming a little bit sick. And I'm really hoping it's like something that's gonna be finished in like 2 days. Um, doing master mode for dungeon XP. I'm really hoping that that I'm gonna be better now because yeah. Hey Beta Trooper, War Thunder, Nemesis, Zephyr, Clouds. How are we doing, guys? It's 4 a.m. I don't think I'll be joining today. That's all good. What floor are you doing? Okay, so here's the thing. Before I started stream, just out of like theory, I did some Master Mode 3 runs, and by that I mean like 2. And I didn't die once. And like I did good secrets, I did good clear, like I was even able to kill like a few mini bosses. So like I can do Master Mode 3, but for the sake of the video, I'm not going to be doing Master Mode 3. For the sake of the video and like the fact that realistically I only have 1 day left on hello, how's it going, Zach? I only have 1 day left before the foraging update comes out. I might as well just wait until I get Last Stand and Soul Eater and then do Master Mode 3. Because yeah. So today I might just do like Master Mode 1 for some XP. We could look into Master Mode 3, but we'll see. So yeah. Um, so yeah, I think we'll do some Master Mode 3 today, and I mean, sorry, some Master Mode 1, and if we get like a lot of XP, we might do some Master Mode 3. So if you guys want to put your Catacombs level in chat and your username, please let me know, because I would really appreciate that. So that we can do some Master Mode 1s for now. What are the odds I run into you as you alive, lol? Congrats. Wait, is this a real mine? Is this a real Minecon? Cool. You need to do a Ford commercial? Bro, you reckon I could make money, like, doing, doing, like, yeah, the Ford commercials? Um, it was like a speed run when I got the notification Discord, lol. How's it going, man? It's great to see you, Chortle. Great to see everybody. You cannot invite this person if they are not online. Let's go. Ob, Fed, get all your money from Scavenger. Your Scavenger to Hyperion when? Loki is possible. People who do the Crown of Avarice, they make money off that. Classic, yeah. M2 can make some money as a temporary solution. I think people don't like running M2 though, is the issue. Like, I honestly, I want to run M3 today. Like, realistically, I did M3. I completed it a few times in a random party, which, by the way, my party had, like, people using, like, giant swords. And, like, I mean, it's in the video. I recorded it. How late am I? Like, 1 minute. You're all good. But it's in the video. It's going to be part of it. But, like, there were people running it. There's people with like 10s and like 20s and hundreds of like M3 completions who have like 2-star Necron chestplates non-recommed. My armor is honestly better, and now party bet. And I also have the point going for me that that you don't need S plus in. Thanks for sharing. You don't need an S plus in M3, so even if I do die, I'm not throwing the run, if that makes sense. So, yeah. Really cool. M3 is honestly pretty good for that reason. Like, if I do die, it's all good, doesn't really matter. So what I think we'll do is I think we'll do some M1s. I have my daily runs though that give 2 times XP. We'll try an M1, we'll try an M3, and we'll just see how I go. Like, we'll just get a vibe, you know what I mean? Like, if I get a tank in M3, I think I'm completely fine and fully able to do it. So, yeah. Um, your party invite. Uh, Alright, we need one more person for M1 or through. I'm a Cat of 52 LCM if you want someone to carry boss and stuff. Um, I mean, if you want to run with it, I'd appreciate that for sure. This is really just like testing to see if I can do M3. You know what I mean? Like just making sure that I'm able to do it at a sufficient level. I've already done, obviously for the video, a like full blood rush of the thing. I can't do the boss because my DPS is too low, but like that's the M3 boss. You know, you just need one guy with a term in your party, so not even that bad of a requirement. But yeah, I mean, if you don't have a Terminator, it's pretty hard to do the M3 boss fight anyway. Are you close? Not really. I'm at like 250 million coins maybe. Okay, one more person if somebody doesn't get online. M3 is a top tier floor, Master 1 stars, yeah. Yeah, and honestly, like M3 isn't hard. Like if I die, it doesn't matter because you can die 10 times in a run and still get an S, which, you know, is good. Um Everything but like the occasional like Shadow Assassin, which like one taps me, I should be fine. Are you buying it or dropping it? Probably buying it. Hey, Modcraft, so you doing Enderman? Hey, how's it going? I'm trying to get Enderman Slayer increase before they nerf my God Roll Aurora, but yeah. Actually, does anybody want to run tank? That's a good idea. Any tanks in chat? If we can get one tank, I'd appreciate it. Fortnite ad? That's why you actually come on YouTube. I am tank? I'll bet. Alright. We don't need a tank now. We need to invite me. Arrakis 47. Boom. Alright. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Hopefully this dungeon should be a bit more profitable for everybody, so, you know, I can tank. I think we might already have a tank actually, so you should be fine. But yeah. You should PV me, I'm legit a Dungeons No Life. I'm guessing it's 2 underscores or yep. Wait, what do you no snipe 4? Wow. You're so close to a perfect Terminator, what the heck? No looting 5? Jeez. So we're broke? Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay, that's a couple of floor 7 runs. Just a few. Cap, we all heard what he said last stream. Tank sucks. Wait, what did I say last stream? Yo, SA, how's it going? Oh, wait, what I said last stream. Oh, right, I remember. I see. Numbers speak. I want to ask you something. Yeah, what's going on? Lol, the leaderboard meme? Yeah. I was reading 2 different messages you sent. I thought they were related. No max term or hype because I don't need it. I only use my term for E-Man Slayer. You don't... Oh. You're not allowed it. Zyphron? Wait a minute. This guy can't... Oh, good. Okay, does somebody else want to run M3? And while honestly, do you want to go? Okay, just ready up. Honestly, how does weapon progression work? Honestly, you just make money and then buy the best weapon you can. Let me know your catacombs level in chat and your make sure you can do M3, please. Okay, I know this is a mini boss room, so I might be cooked. I'm so cooked. Okay. So mini bosses are like, unless I'm playing Archer, because then like you can kind of kill the mini bosses. Am I gonna die to it? Okay, so I really, yeah, I'm not equipped for it. Okay, so we're not doing M3. I died to a sniper. Like, dying to a sniper is crazy work. Okay. Alright, guys, M1 run time. How did I... Okay, honestly, let's get another person here. Let's give it one last shot, and then if it doesn't work, then yeah. Can I join, please? Almond Drake 3691. XP dubs. Have you done this before? No, that was Iron Man. This one's different because you can actually, like, it follows more of a progression of a normal player rather than, something different. Alright, are we ready? Hey, Tree Man. How's it going? I remember. Of course I remember you. I have 400. Okay, so the thing about the Giant Cleaver is it's a lot more effective if you do it in, like, when there's groups of mobs, because then they hit each other, right? Like, when I'm clearing... Okay, I can't really use an example because all the mobs are dead. But, yeah. Okay, man, these guys do so much damage, though. I really, You're carrying Skyblock live streams on your back? No, I think there's a lot of people who do it. Okay, that was interesting. Definitely not. I mean, I've been streaming like 3 days out of like the past year, so definitely not. But yeah. 2 bill net worth, GG. Stop playing down your team. Yeah, I'm thrown. Exposed. What texture pack are you using? Okay, so we're not doing this again. We're just not doing this. Ghost, how's it going? Yeah, we're definitely not. Let's just leave it at that. Hugo's here. Can we get him in VC? Lol. No, we cannot get Hugo in VC. See, when there's multiple mobs around and like the ability chains, like look how I shred things in Master Mode 3. Yo, what text? Stop. Okay, we're not doing this again. If I die to a sniper again, like Loki, like I'm quitting. And this is all, by the way, without like. I mean, honestly, I should probably put like hot potato books on my Bonzo and stuff, but like, this is not a great setup. Also, yeah. I messaged you before stream. You're in Dungeon Hub. Did you see it? Probably not. I was probably, if it was before stream, I was probably eating breakfast AFK. I mean, we can do 300 score, like, Now, the issue here is really a survivability. I mean, damage for me. Because, like, which is fine because... Wait, why can't I... Oh, I can't. You can't mine as a berserker. For easy clear, put Soul Eater... Okay, I would do that, right? I would put Soul Eater on. If I could. Soul Eater needs Enchanting 36, which I do not have. What was for food? I had bacon and eggs, which is very good because I have not eaten proper breakfast in a while because I always stream in the morning, so usually I just like skip it and go to lunch. Is this going to be a 24-hour stream? No, but when the foraging update comes out, I'll do a 24-hour stream. How'd you make money for Necrons? I made money for Necrons by doing a cheeky little 250 livid runs. Or floor 5, I guess. Alright, let's see how fast we can do if we just do an S instead of S+, because you can do them very quickly. Soul Eater just helped so much. Yeah, I know. I mean, I wish I had it because I would destroy this floor, but yeah. Okay, I also need to be more careful. I need to use my Juju Bow more often and that kind of thing because the Skeletors do damage. I mean, like, my damage with my Juju Bow, even as a Berserker, isn't even that bad. And also, there's other people who die as well, so it's like, you know... Like, that guy's level 320. People, you just die sometimes in the floor, you know what I mean? Things happen. Also need to remember I have a heal sword. Show your playtime. I don't have playtime detailed. I'm only gonna count playtime in dungeons because like nothing else counts, but it's about 22 hours. Which most of that was probably in the 24-hour stream. But yeah, it really is like a utility thing as well, like remembering that I'm not playing on my maxed account and I can't just like run headfirst into everything. Just to confirm, Hustlers University membership is legit, made my money back overnight. Hey, that's just the service I provide, okay. How do you get money for Necron? Like, did you drop a giant sword? No, I did, right, I did floor 5, which you have a chance to drop recoms, Legion books, and you know, Shadow Assassin armor and stuff, which leads to a ton of profit, so yeah. So if I buy it and don't get my money, I'm a sue. Well, no, that's not what I'm saying. I think you should read the description of the item before you buy it. And what is provided in the perks menu. Would you say does more damage, cleaver or dagger? Giant cleaver, definitely in my opinion. Is there anything? I mean, I guess I'll just do yeah. I'm not affiliated. My testimony, yeah. I guess for legal reasons because I know Hugo is gonna do something stupid. Please read the description of the item before you buy it, I guess. Man, it's honestly like, I'm so used to having a Terminator, I'm not used to having to aim my bow. It's kinda, you know, kind of inconvenient. Also, I really don't need to be doing this many secrets for Ness. Yeah, I'd recommend Giant Cleaver and Liver. If you're doing, I reckon the DPS you get from a Juju Bow is probably better than the DPS you're getting from that Liver Dagger. Is it bad I made over 1 billion coins from farming wheat on Iron Man? Is that was that doing pests or was that just like, you know, just doing wheat itself? Sugar for Giant Sword and Iron Man? I don't recommend it. You really don't need it over a Giant Cleaver. Unless you want to use it for the right click ability while fishing, then really there's no point. Yeah, needing to drop it is crazy as well. Like, honestly, I'd recommend you just run floor 7 and try and drop a Necron handle at that point. Like, it might take double as long, but it's going to be quadruple as good. You know what I mean? Like realistically, you should be dropping a handle in scrolls after 1,000 runs, and a giant sword is 1 out of like 890. So yeah. Are you reading YouTube chat? I'm reading YouTube and Twitch. Party Finder is easier. I mean, I recommend you should get a Juju bow, to be honest, as an Iron Man, but yeah. I should probably set my RNG meter. I mean, if you have a giant cleaver on Iron Man, that should be better than a giant sword. Like people, like we need to like ingrain this in people's heads that the giant cleaver is like an OP weapon. You know what I mean? Like we gotta let the world know. I'm be honest, hype isn't good for dungeons. It does less damage than my Juju. Are you like meleeing with your Hyperion? Like what do you mean? Worse? Hype sucks for E-Man? Guys, that is not true, bro. Hyperion for Enderman Slayer is goated. If you have a 20 billion coin setup like I do. But like that should be like the minimum requirement for playing the game. If you just safe spot, like easy. You can like skip to laser phase just on repeat. I hate that they made phase skipping way harder, but still. Sorry, dude, you're all good. It's literally M3. Like you can die 10 times for all I care. As long as we get the S, that's really all that matters. Like, and with a pause. Holy, wait, bird. The Chuchu bar is. I really need to increase my attack speed. Best way to get E-Man 5. Loki might just be getting carried. Using Itchy. Gang, I'm using Commando. I have 60 magic power, like. Don't think it really matters that much. But I should get Itchy though. I don't know if I can read that chortle. It gives attack. Does it give attack speed on base, Itchy? Like, no. But still, I mean, the attack speed isn't even that bad. Like, honestly, Itchy, considering its price as well, is worth it. Yo, I like to ask on Iron Man, how'd you get more survivability as a mage in 3/4 young dragon armor? Um, hey Ralph, how you doing? As a mage in 3/4 young dragon, um, get a Bonzo mask, I guess. But yeah, if you have a Bonzo mask, then survivability increases as a mage a lot. Getting dungeon armor so that you get the dungeon armor bonus is pretty good. And then inevitably making your dragon armor dungeonized is pretty good as well. Should I try running mage if I have a scepter? Yeah, it's not bad. I don't think it's better than running as a berserker with a giant cleaver or an archer with a juju bow, but it's definitely the mage equivalent of those two. So we're doing like 20 runs an hour. What is the chance of getting a star? And how much profit is a star? And how much profit is a star per run? And we're stuck in a block. Okay, RNG meter on a recom is 400k per floor. This is, how is it, wait, what? How is a star less profitable than a recom? The recom is 1 out of 20. This is, okay, interesting. I mean, I'm still making, 80k, a million coins per run, which is like 20, oh, well, yeah, probably like 15 mil an hour. Can I join, please? Oh, the party is full, sorry. I'll let you guys know when there is a room, though. Per well, why do you... Man, I do need Soul Eater, though. The damage I would get from it is, like, really, really something I'm lacking, but still. Put combo on it until Soul Eater. Is that even worth? Like, I feel like combo... I mean, I guess. How do you have a hype? Me? I don't have a hype. I'm guessing you're talking about the guys in chat comparing profiles, though. Did you just pay to win? Guys, do you think Chortle would pay to win out of everybody? You, like, really? Is that what we think? Ridiculous. I do floor 7, I only got one scroll on my 167th run, but I want to term which floor should I play for money? Um, I mean, running floors before Terminator for money is not great. I guess floor 5, but yeah. Nah, I would never pay to win in my life. I believe you. I believe him, chat. Ten-second blood rush time, trust. I believe. Neurom. Neurom. This might be the fastest legit ever. Is the Shadow Fury good? No, and I don't know why it exists. Shadow Fury, like, honestly, they needed like a nerf. They don't need to, but they need to nerf this stupid weapon, the Giant Cleaver, bro. This thing is too good. I don't know if I pop my ability. Oh, maybe. We'll see. We'll find out, I guess, when I die. Bro, the lifesteal here, like the Siphon combo with this ability is kind of crazy. It gives me such insane survivability. Like, if there's like a ton of mobs in the room and I'm just hitting all of them for 5 million damage, like, I can't really die. Now, if we're doing 30 runs an hour with 2 minutes, then, you know, that's a different story, but probably not going to happen. If you have downtime, can you check my IMN to see where I need to progress? If I do one profile review, then I gotta like review everybody, and then like the entire stream becomes a profile review, so that's like the only issue with that. Is that then like I get no progress done because I'm busy reviewing everybody's profiles, if you know what I mean. Like I can give advice on like a specific question you have, but like a whole profile review is a lot. 2 seconds, 2 minutes is pretty impossible. Yeah, I wasn't really thinking about the fact that like there's 80 seconds of animations in the boss fight for some unknown reason. Still, 20 isn't bad. You know, getting like 600k XP, which is like half a level an hour. Jeez, the Catacombs XP level scaling is like so high. Me versus one lost adventurer. Your final challenge. So we popped Bonzo Mask. Yeah, we're dead. Okay. Yeah, lost adventurer. I need Soul Eater. That's like, yeah. I just don't do enough DPS. Anyway, really, like the point of this stream, it won't be very long because unfortunately, I uh I need to edit today, which is gonna take a while. So do need to lock in on that when I get there. But yeah, I really want to keep up the daily streams, so you know, figured I'd get on here, do like an hour or two of dungeons, and just you know say hi, let everyone know how things are going. But yeah, wait, no, not this room again, no. Me versus this one young. Okay, I'm so cooked. Oh, he's right here. He's right here, isn't he? Do you like Luna? Yeah, I like Luna for recording. I think it looks clean. I think it has all the mods I need for recording. Um, I don't know if you're just a random Skyblock player, if it's like as good, in my opinion, but it's still better than like using vanilla Minecraft for sure. Now the question is, yeah. Okay, so I'm playing this game of Conflicts of Nations right now, and low-key, I'm getting absolutely cooked. Like, I'm getting beaten up by New Zealand. I'm playing as Australia. Um, I didn't realize like the first 3 days how to get more troops. So low-key, I had nothing there. And yeah, are you still using a hyper cleaver? No, it's a giant cleaver, which is the greatest weapon in the game. But yeah, so mm, I've lost access to my chat. What is going on? Cool. Oh, there we go. We're back. But yeah, I'm low-key getting cooked in Conflicts of Nations right now. So hopefully next time I'm better because yeah, not looking too hot. Um, like I built all the infrastructure. Like I watched like a tutorial and I was like, okay, I'm ready. And then like in the tutorial, it didn't really explain. I guess it was like implied knowledge that you knew how to make troops. So I just kind of thought that troops would start appearing naturally. They did not. And now I have no people. Good thing Australia is really big and it takes them like 20 days to get across the entire country because otherwise I would not be doing well. Can I join if someone drops? Maybe, yeah. If someone leaves, we will need another person, so. Type of split I be getting, bro. How many angry archaeologists can I fight? Wow, I said it first. I mean, like I'm not like I don't have like preferences. Like I don't, you know, I'll just say in chat, yo, who wants to join, and whoever like looks the most appealing, I'll invite them. But yeah, I don't plan on doing too many runs today because once again, I'll do a big master mode push once I get Soul Eater and Last Stand after I finish Dungeons to Hyperion, Foraging to Hype. Just wanted to get a stream out today, and this was the inevitable like thing that I had to do. So yeah, like the inevitable continuation of the series. So yeah, just doing like a small amount of M3 today, and then we'll be ready. Yo, Depth, how's it going? Yo, HS Fearless, thank you for the raid. How's it going, man? Hey, chat, how we doing? How we doing? Fearless, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. How's it going, guys? Dude, that is insane. How was your stream? Good. Hey, hey. Hello, Mr. Banana. Hello, hello. All right. I am for everyone wondering, I'm just doing some master mode runs. Good, playing my normal profile. Huh? What do you mean normal profile? I thought they like banned you from those. I didn't realize you were allowed to do that. Have you finally accepted that the Auction House Simulator is better than Iron Man Simulator? Because honestly, I think, buying everything instead of grinding it myself is much more enjoyable. Didn't know he started one. I mean, I mean, it's kind of hard to miss. I did watch the streams. But yeah, I was shocked. Okay, why am I trying to... Okay, I keep forgetting that we're running Master Mode and not Floor 5 because I've done 250 Floor 5 runs. I don't know why I'm trying to faceplant a Lost Adventurer. Not really the smartest play. Kind of embarrassing, but yeah. Decent progress. I saw you made like 2 billion coins in 6 days or whatever. That's kind of, that's decent progress. It's alright. But yeah. I've been running dungeons for like the past 7 days at like 5 hours of dungeons a day, so it has been a while. The part of buying everything is not as enjoyable, but everything you do makes money, which is the fun part. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it genuinely is like a completely different game. Like it goes from being and like a kind of MMORPG to being just like money simulator. Like it becomes like a Roblox tycoon the second you start playing a normal profile. Which like I don't even mind. Like I like making money. I like the concept, but yeah, it definitely is like a completely different game. All right. Thank you for doing the runs there. I appreciate it, Arrakis. Who else wanted to join? I feel like I enjoy Skyblock more when I'm doing something that makes money. Yeah, I mean, the fact that you can do something you enjoy and exchange it for something you don't enjoy is definitely a cool concept. Like a cool thing to do. Who wanted to join? How far do I have to scroll? Have boom. All right. I'm gonna assume that if you join the party, you're ready. So I'm just gonna go straight in, if that is okay with you. It is M1, so like I'm really hoping that you don't have to get completely set up for it. So yeah, I'm off to bed. Have fun with the runs. I appreciate the raid, man. Have a good night. Thank you. With no challenge, how long till you think you can get a hype? With no, honestly, I was thinking about this because I've had an idea in my head to do 24 hours to Hyperion, but the problem is that when a Hyperion is at the very least a billion coins, you need to be making for 24 hours straight like 40 million, right? And that's just not like possible unless you're doing like flipping or something. Like it's not possible with like a normal money making method, if that makes sense. So yeah, I was thinking like I couldn't really think of any ways to get it in under 24 hours. I think a week is definitely too long as well. Like given that much time, it would be very easy. So like there's definitely a sweet spot in the middle. Probably like beach balls. How much does bouncing beach balls make? I know people have told me this. Like people have said like, "Yo, I'm making a ton of money," but like I haven't had like a definitive answer on it yet. 45 mil. Does it actually make 45 mil per hour? Okay, maybe I will make a video on 24 hours to Hyperion. Maybe that is possible. I mean, after I do this and then after I do foraging, but you know, if you can always get 20 treats, huh? You do how long does it take to get a hype? That's also an idea. Or like speed running to Hyperion is a concept that I mean I made a community post saying basically, do you guys want to see this, which is dungeons, or speed running? And dungeons won, but only by a tiny bit. So speed running definitely could be something I do soon. But yeah, like 3 days maybe, maybe 2 days honestly. Like if I spent the first day just preparing, ignoring like beach balls and ignoring like auction house and whatnot, like yeah, 48 hours, yeah. The only thinking between about 48 hours is like I don't think 48 hours is like as good of a title as 24 hours, so I would rather just wait until like a method where you can make it in 24 hours happens, even if that's okay, yeah, even if that's like I don't know, maybe not bouncing beach balls, but like if an update came out where you could make 40 mil per hour, then I would think about it. But yeah, same with AFK to hype. AFKing doesn't make a lot of money right now, so the video would take a long time to like produce, and I don't really have that attention span. Just lie in the title. I could do like 24 hours to Hyperion, and then like it's a video on like is it possible, and then the answer is just no. And I just like scam all my viewers. Yeah, honestly, not a bad idea. It'd be possible after the foraging update with the price of hype. After the foraging update, the price of Hyperions will tank. Yeah, Loki hoping that like the price goes to like 500 mil, because that would be very nice. Because then I could get a ton of episodes and ton of series out really quickly. Like what do we think, chat? What do we think the price of a Hyperion is going to drop to when the foraging update comes out? Because I'm thinking like I could see it like a clean Hyperion. I could see that hitting 500 mil like pretty easily. 20 mil, probably 600 mil. 1 mil, I hope. I have really bad news. I don't think it's gonna hit 1 mil. Um, considering the chest costs, 100 million, it might be a little bit higher than that. But yeah, 600 million at the very least. I mean, the update hasn't even dropped yet, and the price is already down to like 720 mil for a handle. So I could definitely see it going lower when people try and like undercut each other just to make like a small bit of profit like recently. Like a small bit of profit quickly, sorry. In my opinion, it will lose 200 mil during a week or two, then go back to normal prices. I mean, I guess it really depends on like how many god roll armor pieces exist. Like how many of them are just out there in the economy? Like there's got to be like I got to imagine there's got to be thousands of people, like thousands of mana pool mana regen pieces, right? Like if not like tens or hundreds of thousands. Like that is a lot of Hyperions going into the economy. Same with like Terminators, Divan drills, like they're all gonna drop in price by a lot. Like a lot. Hey, how the servers right now? They're chilling. There hasn't been yeah, I mean I don't think I've had a single TPS problem so far, cross my fingers. So yeah, it's been pretty alright. I've heard from my guild that like 6,000 feathers are going into the economy. Oh no, it's gonna be way more than that. If you think about it, what is the chance of getting a god roll, chat? Like, what is the chances of getting a god roll? Like, what, one out of like 200 at the very least? If you're getting one every 200 runs, that's a, think about the people like, I mean, even just Future 77, he has what, like, a couple tens of thousands of runs? He's going to be doing that with 5 people in his runs. One out of 300 minimum. Like, yeah, so you're looking at him himself adding like 1,000 god rolls into the economy. Well, him and like the people he runs with. Well, no, sorry, not 1,000, like 100, right? At times that by like four or whatever. Him and his team are adding like a couple hundred god rolls. If there's a maniple mana region, that's like 6 feathers each. You know, they're adding like a couple thousand feathers into the economy. And feathers are like, what, 3% of a handle? So you can see him adding like tens, if not hundreds of handles himself. And then you would imagine there's thousands of people that play Skyblock, thousands of people running Kudra. Like, it really gets up there. I got my first scroll in 30 runs on 4-7. How many runs did it take for you? I think I got mine on the Iron Man profile, like, maybe like 120 with rerolls. So yeah. 3% of handle per what? Per feather. My friend told me refraction would probably get 6 to 8 handles. I mean, didn't Swavey say he was getting like 7 handles or something? Like, that's one person with 7 handles. Like, at some point, you got to think about the fact that, like, we should do M5. Yep, I should do M5 in my Necrons and Shadow Assassin helmet. If we're thinking about it, like, every person only needs 1 handle. Eventually, like, the supply outruns the demand. Yeah, guys, I'll LCM with my giant cleaver in M5. Like, I'm not saying everybody has god rolls, but like, you know, you don't have to have one per person because there's people who do like so many runs. Like, if you think about it, there's probably like Future 77 probably just in his like chests probably has like god rolls that he just hasn't been able to sell, and now they have value. Same with shards, by the way. I think shards are going to be like, I think there's going to be way too many shards added to the economy for the amount of demand there's going to be. I think that the price of attributes is going to be like nothing. But like, I mean, you know, that's only like I can't even be like sure of that. So who knows? More than one per person because of museum. You don't know because in museum you can just can't you just like craft the Hyperion into like a Scylla and then like add that into the museum as well and it counts. Some shards are hella stupid. Yeah, I did see somebody mention that in the Squid Kid stream. So yeah, you do require like thousands, but I think that those ones might have other ways to unlock them as well. I don't know. I don't I just really hope that the admins have like, you know, they have information that we as players can't see that tells them like, hey, you know, this isn't gonna be an update that becomes like absolutely useless within the first day because everybody can already finish it. I heard veteran shards need M7 completion. Aren't they like M7 dragons or something? Either way, I already have veteran completed, so you know, it's fine. Hey, wait, sweet booty, how's it going? Dungeons to hype, yes sir. It's the Hyperion guy himself. Wait, Sweet Booty, you're a creator for like Cosmic Sky, right? Is that I saw that, right? Like you have like a creator code and stuff? Because I have a question. I don't know if I don't know how much like information you have on like the back end of Cosmic. Yeah, I do. What are the chances that Code Sweet, bro? What are the chances that Cosmic Prisons gets re-released? Because like I used to play that game like 5 years ago, bro. That was like peak Minecraft. Okay, like are there any talks about it being in development, or is it kind of just like a Cosmic Sky is the most manageable way to do it, to do the Cosmic games? Because like, bro, they released Cosmic Sky, like I mean Cosmic Prison, sorry, like I would no, didn't work. Oh, good. You know, I would definitely play that. I don't think it's in development. I think admins took a lot, but Cosmic Sky is doing well. Yo, would you recommend me becoming a Cosmic Sky YouTuber? And like, is that meta? Because I mean, from when I used to play those games, I know that there are people who spend thousands of dollars like very often. So I thought Tento said it was. Bro, imagine, bro, they release that, that would be like that would just be like the best like nostalgia bait. Like that would bring so many people back to the game just because of like, yeah. I'll ping one of the admins right now. Just for me. Oh man. You don't have to. How long do you think it'll take for you to get a hype on this challenge? Maybe like I mean less than 100 hours. Like right considering the foraging update is gonna like take the price of Hyperion to like, very cheap. I could see myself making more than 10 mil per hour and getting a Hyperion if they drop low enough for sure. But it really depends on how the prices drop and whether I can get Soul Eater and Last Stand so I can do Master Mode 3. You're already doing M1? Yeah, but that's because like um what do I mean? What am I saying? Yeah, I mean I have Necron's armor and Loki a Giant Cleaver is like the most overpowered weapon in the game for clearing, so yeah. Going for handle to get it? Oh no. Well, the thing is, I already did Iron Man to Hyperion, where I dropped all the items for like the Hyperion. So I wanted to do something that was different. So I figured I would just like, I would make the money to buy a handle through dungeons to do like a different style of video. Because otherwise it would have just been the same thing of me just running floor 7 for like 800 hours straight. So, wanted to switch it up. But yeah. Also, I don't have the like doing I yeah, bro. Dude, dropping Iron Man to Hyperion was like, because the thing is like, all I'm thinking is, I really want to get this video out. Like, it's ready. All I have to do now is 1,000 floor 7 runs. That is what is between me and uploading this video. Like, it's just complete Skyblock RNG. Exactly. I thought, yeah. Oh, okay. I'm losing my mind. I'm trying to do a room that's already finished. Which is why I enjoyed doing like I did farming, which I know you've done. That was a lot more manageable because I'm thinking the whole time I only have to do 100 hours of farming, and then I do 10 hours in a day, and I'm like, okay, only 90 hours left. Like, if I do 10 hours a day, I can get the video out in time. But yeah. It sounds like we thought about the series exactly the same. Honestly, yeah. It it does. I mean, it's the way Skyblock is very streamlined, I guess, towards getting a Hyperion. Like you really have to like it really doesn't give you a lot to think about. You kind of if you're doing especially with farming and stuff where there's like very linear progression. Yeah. I don't know. You've done fishing though, right? I have no idea how you did that. I tried it just because like I was like, it's not a bad idea. It's one of the main skills. Dude, fishing is so boring and you have to pay so much attention. Like I cannot be focused on the game. Like at least with farming, I can like watch YouTube in the back, like on my main monitor. But with farming, you gotta be like locked in, staring, waiting for the fish particles to show up, so that you can make 3 coins per hour early game fishing. Like genuinely could not do that. Go carried by events like Yeti fishing. Wait, why didn't I think the problem was I wanted to start fishing to Hyperion like January 3rd, which was like after the Jerry Island had been open for like a month straight, so I probably could have timed it better. So, yeah. If I ever do try again, that's probably the best time to do it, right? But still like fishing, I low-key am gonna do foraging to Hyperion before I do fishing. Like it's my least favorite skill. Chum was released, and that's how I got decent money in XP early. Hmm. Hmm. I'm getting advice from the expert here. Guys, fishing to Hyperions? Nah, I'm joking. Loki, yeah. I'd have to be completely out of ideas to do that again. Have you ever thought about doing like the way I do it, right? Is I release the episodes and then I release the like all the episodes together in like a movie style. And they usually get like per episode, I'm getting like what, like 20, 30K views. But then when I release like the movies, like I'm getting like hundreds of thousands of views. Have you ever like thought about doing that, or are you pretty set on your like individual episodes? Because like I didn't think it was gonna do as well. I just kind of like finished the series one time and I'm like, okay, well, I don't have a video this week. I might as well release it as one big thing. Oh, um, have you thought about doing like what I do, where like I take all the episodes together of views bought on Twitch? No, I got rated by HS Fearless. Um, like I take all the episodes together and put them into like a quote movie, and yeah, like I turn into like a movie at the end once I finish the series, and they usually get like 3 or 4 times the views of my episodes. Because I think you just release like the episodes by themselves, right? I've thought about it. Because I mean, at the very least, it's just like it's just free views. Because like all it takes is like 5 minutes to put all the episodes together. I see episodes, but I do it all 3 to 5 episodes for each, so it's not that much. But you're right. I mean, yeah, like I still release the episodes. It's just like, yeah. And I found that people do tend to sometimes watch the episodes and then watch the full movie as well. So it's not even like I miss out on views. But I could definitely see the risk where like a movie takes away from the episodal views because people are like, why would I watch an individual episode when I can just wait for the full movie to come out? So definitely not like risk free. Which is the thing with YouTube, like you never really know how something's gonna go. You can just kind of pray. Got my 20 summoning eyes for the day. Do people still grind summoning eyes for money in the big 2-5? Is that like still profitable? I should just go back and upload all the movies now, like add a 1 minute intro to why it's late. I mean, you genuinely could. Like, that would be like a really easy idea. Like, I mean, I gotta imagine they still get views, like the episodes, right? Like, looking at them, like a lot of them have like hundreds of thousands of views. I gotta imagine that's pretty progressive. I mean, worst case, take like you'd always take one that like doesn't get a lot of views now and just like release a movie and use it as a test. When are you gonna do M3? Probably when I unlock. Really, the only thing I'm relying on right now is I'm waiting for is enchanting 36 with Soul Eater and Last Stand enchanting 30. Because then I can like get the survivability and damage that I'm lacking, and I should be chilling. Perfect timing for a full foraging movie. I mean, it really is. Like imagine the amount of views you're gonna get just from people like just searching for like foraging update to like videos, and then they see your video, or people like in 1 year as a tribute. I reckon now would be a good time, but that is obviously up to you. Like there might be you might have an issue with like having to compete with all the other foraging content, but like it's always gonna there's never gonna be a perfect time. So yeah, hunting. I mean, hunting to Hyperion, I think, depends really on like whether hunting makes any money at all. Because right now, like, I don't think anybody knows what the value of items is gonna be. Like, it could end up being like a really trivial part of Skyblock where like it doesn't really matter. So that's my thoughts behind it. If I was gonna do hunting, I'd probably just do it included in like a full like foraging update to Hyperion kind of thing. Yeah, yeah, learning and planning it out. Hunting requires so many other skills though. I mean, that is just like free content. Like, you know, I can make like longer videos, which is never a bad thing. I mean, I meant Hyperion is a 7 hour long video, and that is 200K views. So yeah, you playing with viewers? I am. Yeah. Is it worth to buy all the sloth hats and balloon hats for the funny? Is it worth it? I'm not sure. Would it be funny? Maybe. Would it be a good investment? It could honestly be a good investment as well. Like if the supply doesn't go up, then like, the uh the demand will still be there. Slayers till Terminator. Maybe Hyperion. But that would honestly just be like Vampire to Hyperion, so you should make Rift a hype. I did do that, but that was more of like that was really like my least thought out videos because I was just doing a Rift guide, and then at the end of the Rift guide I was like, oh, I have 300 mil. I might as well just like grind up the last, money to get a Hyperion. And that was also when the Rift update came out, so you were making like 50 mil per hour doing Sun Gecko. So not really a video you could replicate, at least with the ease I did. But yeah, sometimes I do wish I didn't niche down into this situation where I have to spend 200 hours making a Hyperion video to get like, to make a video, but at least it's it's consistent in views. Like I spend 200 hours and I can be pretty, confident that the video is gonna get like at least 100k views when I post a full movie. Felt, bruh. Like spending 200 hours and being like, man, I really hope this video doesn't completely flop. Like if I like imagine you post like farming to Hyperion or something. Dude, imagine you post foraging to Hyperion episode 1 and that thing gets like 10k views. Like like what do you even do in that situation? You kind of like there's like a promise to the audience that you're gonna finish the series, but you gotta be thinking like, man, there is zero motivation to do that. Good thing Skyblock has no content. Otherwise, I might have to like actually like compete with compete with people who make like unique content, and that's a scary concept. Iron Man to girlfriend when? That's like swimming to being dry. Like that's just impossible. Okay. What are you gonna do after X to Hyperion? For Loki, I might just quit Skyblock. I don't know, I'll do hardcore YouTube or something. 100 days Minecraft. I'll become a Cosmic Prisons YouTuber. Surely I'm level 31, right? Oh, like one, I'm like 2 runs away. Okay. Skyblock to job when? Once again, it was swimming to being dry, like, you know, not gonna happen. Windcraft YouTuber? You may have found the only game where like there's less content than Skyblock for a YouTuber to do. Like you may have somehow done it. Windcraft is I don't think it's the way. I think it's as a game, I think it's good, but I think the progression is too linear to the point where like it's a lot more appealing to play the game yourself than to watch somebody else do it. Because like you're just watching somebody else do the quests. Like we get it. Like you can follow the quest book as well. Do you think you'll ever quit or soon, like most of the YouTubers? Bro, if they give me a creator code, then I'll never quit Skyblock. But like, come on, like I've had YouTube rank for almost a year now. Like, let's lock in, guys. Come on, accept my application, please. Bro, I'll do McDonald's to Hyperion, bro. I'll get a real job and I'll plug my creator code the entire video. Like I'll get a job and I'll film myself working to buy cookies to buy a Hyperion. I'll be the #1 Hypixel store plug. Like, just give me a chance, please. Hyperion on fake pixel when? Yeah, that's my escape plan. I quit Skyblock and I become a fake pixel YouTuber. That'd be goated, bro. Loki do have some decent ideas when I get a creator code. Just just like, please. I'm begging at this point. It's been so long. Like, okay, do I even have RNG meter set? Like, what is going on here? Um, that is not an S. Why is it taking so long? Took like a month for me. They said they're not accepting anybody for the program right now. Like, I've applied. Who else applied? Yachty applied. Candy Pat and Vid applied. Z Energy 1 applied. And they basically just said like we're not accepting anyone new to the program right now. Like there wasn't like a reason for it. They were just like the program isn't open right now for new applicants. So, not great timing on my end, but yeah. Wait, Z Energy doesn't have a code? Nope. We're all just waiting. Unless you got accepted like today, because I've been speaking with him for a while. Oh, and who is it? So Yachty, Vid, Candy Pat, Zenergy, me, and Enther. So that's 7 YouTube ranks who are currently waiting for a code. So yeah, they're just not accepting anyone right now. Got mine super late. I mean, even waiting a month. Wait, how long do you have YouTube rank for before you applied? Because I know that like it's a minimum of 6 months, but yeah. I miss Chortle. Did Chortle go to bed? I mean, it's probably a very bad time for Americans right now, so it would make sense. Is M2 a good floor for money? Because floor 2 is good? Yes, but M2 is like an annoying floor because the boss fight becomes a lot more annoying. And it's just worse for XP than M3, so people don't tend to run it a lot, but yeah. Like 2 years. Oh, did not mean to hit my mic, sorry guys. But yeah, 30 others had a code for 6 months before I was allowed to ask. Yeah, I was looking in the like YouTuber chat on the Hypixel like Discord, and I saw like Simon say, "Yo, does anyone want like a code?" Like, man, if only I was a YouTuber like how long the code's been out? Like 3 years ago. Man, I could have really cashed in. If only I was a Skyblock YouTuber instead of being in grade 10 doing like exams. Man, 3 years ago, I should have just been more locked in. M3 makes bank as well, yes, but M3 has a higher requirement in terms of like you probably maybe not a Terminator, but at least like a good Solia Juju bow and very good Necron's armor. Like you can't really just like run M3. If that makes okay, surely I'm oh no, I'm way okay. 97.4%. Not bad. But yeah, M3 makes so much money. That's why you run floor 7 a lot. Floor 7 Loki the worst floor in Skyblock. Not even good for money. Very RNG dependent. Very easy for your team to throw. And takes a long time. If you want to get Juju into M3, is that a bad idea? I have Storm Armor. I mean, if you can find a party, like having a Juju bow in M3 isn't optimal. Like a Terminator is recommended. But like, you only really need like one or two people with a term for like the boss fight. Like you can, if there's a party that needs a person desperately, they should be fine with you. You know what I mean? Like obviously it's not gonna be every case, but like it's gonna be easy to get parties with a term. But people will usually, they'll be like, hey, you can probably clear, you can do secrets, like the three people with Terminators should be fine. It's the funnest floor. It's honestly like I think M3 is the best floor because like XP wise and money wise, it's great. So yeah. Maybe and M5 is a little bit more like complicated. Well, M5 used to be complicated before people could just like left click mage and one tap the livid. So yeah, M5 is pretty good as well. M3 is optimal in 4 archer, 1 burrs, all term. Yeah. Maybe a mage if you want to like one tap, but like, you know, that's not like that's very little difference. M5 is easier to throw than floor 7. I mean, I guess in terms of like, getting one tapped and dying, but like if you're like if you're like locked in, you should be fine. Also, in the foraging update, which is coming out in like 2 days, they're adding ways to get more dungeon score. I don't know if you guys know this, but there's an attribute that gives you 1 dungeon score every time you kill a prince in dungeons. Which if you guys don't know what that is, I'll show you in the next run. But that means you can get like 3 or 4 more like score per run if you have that attribute maxed. So also recon, let's go. See, oh, double recon. So yeah, it's gonna change the way dungeons is run. Or at least not run, but like it's gonna make it easier for you not to throw. I wonder if it counts admin room. I don't think admins count as princes. Unless that's like really egotistical of them. I think they just mean like the ones that drop like revive stones. Oh. Oh, yeah, could we just, thank you. Holy TPS. But yeah, it's those crypts that have like the gold blocks on them. I think you guys know what princes are, but yeah. Or at least I think that's what they are. Unless those are princesses, but I think it's like the same thing. I've that is a lot of floor 7. I could not do that. Honestly, I'd rather do like M3 or M5. Probably be making the same amount of money, maybe a little bit less, but like still, having my like soul. It's just you have to think so much about F7. M7 I could understand, like you're doing the best floor, but like, at some point, in my opinion at least, I can see people who have fun. I can see people who would want to think while they play video games, like it makes sense. Don't do that many M3 runs. M3 only makes 15 mil per hour, while M4 makes 40 to 50. Also, M3 you get auto kicked because you don't have term, but in M4 if you're healer, it's super easy. You don't even need Jujubo. Hmm. Definitely something to think about. M3, I mean M4, sorry, maybe, like, I definitely would need some upgrades, like getting fumings, getting, an M4 head, probably, golden, thorn head, getting a legendary level 100 baby Yeti. But once I do that, like if I can survive M4, like 50 mil an hour might be a bit too strong. Like, I'm getting a Hyperion in like a day if I played for 24 hours. But M3 also 15 mil per hour is not that bad money. Not that bad for money. Do you watch rugby league? Um, I watch State of Origin. I feel bad for the people who are gonna try and follow this as a guide, because no nons are getting into M4 without Cat 40. Yeah, well that's my thinking, right? Like, that's why back-to-back recoms is go. That's why I don't really want to like. That's why I'm doing M1 right now, Because like realistically, I could be like, hey guys, let's run some M3s, and then I just kind of sit in the corner and do nothing. But kind of defeats the purpose. M5, yeah, bro, we could run M5 right now. Let's go. I can play healer M5. I watched you drop like 20 recoms, you're gonna get so many stars. I don't know if that's how RNG works, but I do hope it is, because then I would be rich. M4, you just need Goldor. Honestly, like, the survivability of Goldor could make the difference. Have you used 1.21 on your main profile yet? I have bad connection to Hypixel, wondering if there's any mods that could help with the rubber banding. I just use the Luna client. I'm not sure if that would help, but you could definitely try it out. It has Skyblock mods 1.21, and it has like, all the mods you'd normally want. Or Badline, alternatively. Like if you don't have an idea of what mods you should use, I would recommend just using a client. If I see Cat 32 nons playing M5 at the end of the series, you're to blame. Okay, if I have if I have Cat 32 by the time I'm hitting M5, then something's wrong because I'm currently running M1 at Cat 31, so you can't blame me for that, okay? I don't take responsibility. Are you a fellow Aussie? How bad is your ping? It's like 270. Hey, Nitrix, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. How's it going? But yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of used to the ping, so when I play without like ping issues, it's kind of weird, if that makes sense. Three things: one, your RNG carried; two, M4 just do secrets; and three, in M5 you can get a mage, to do anything as berserk. Yeah, but like, you gotta clear, right? Like, at the very least, you're needing like a good juju setup, and that's very, I mean, you could run M5 as a tank for sure. You can now add custom mods to Luna, by the way. Wait, really? Wait, that'd actually be sick. You're just chilling, working on a super farm, actual torture, dude. I like super farms. Like in my head, I'm like, well, not even like a super farm. I just built one melon farm for my farming series, and I was thinking like, it's like it's gonna be so much more convenient if I build this farm. It's gonna change my life. But as I'm building it, I'm like, man, I could not think of a single thing I would rather not be doing. Wait, rather not? Yeah, rather not be. Yeah, I'm sure that makes sense. If you know what I mean, like, I don't know why building farms is like such a tedious process. I guess because I play so much Skyblock, I'm just not used to building. Like, it's something I've just like neglected for a long time. I'm Cata 40 in Max Golder. I can barely tank M5. You're not cooking, man. That sounds like a skill issue. I feel like I used to tank M5 all the time on my main profile. 270 ping. Do you experience rubber banding in the tunnels? What do you mean the tunnels? When is Chocolate Factory to hype? One day. People, because I guess, wait, are you running floor 7 with a Spirit Scepter? Probably because they want a Hyperion, which is like a little bit of overkill for floor 5, let's be real, like, you don't really. It's honestly because like Skyblock players is like, the average player is getting a lot richer in Skyblock and a lot better, so people want, Hyperions in their accounts and Terminators in their parties. You just need to. It'll be hard if you to find a party. You will get kicked. You just got to accept that and like try and find a party that you can play with. I don't understand how to tank. You just sit there and get hit. Wouldn't that just be a stat check for each floor? Yes. Yeah. Pretty much. You can also like use like lifesteal, which is important. Timing your ultimate important. Switching between like healing equipment important. Is that kind of thing. Why did I claim that? That's 5,000 coins of profit. Okay. How many runs have we? What's my collection looking like? Yo, I got a free Bonzo mask. Let's go. 1 million coins. That's 1%. No, 0.1% of the way to a Hyperion. Huge. Gloomlock, yeah, yeah. So pretty much it's like timing your abilities. It's like you're playing like Warlords or something. Also, hashtag revive Warlords. Sub level 100 class, average 50. I don't think that's possible because I think you get too much XP from leveling up your classes. I'm gonna be real. Now, Catacombs 50, that's probably possible, but yeah. Class average is a different story. What's the difference between M1 and M3 is so large. Do you want to know how to run M4? Just go heal and notify the tank that you're door camping so he can Necron clear with Arch and Burst and just follow and then with a leap and... Okay, that's what you would do if you were like running Party Finder. What I would do is run as healer and do secrets and then hope that my Cata 50 tanks just beat the game for me and then I would sit there and stun Thorn. Now that's different. Dude, I remember the amount of pressure when I used to run M5 of like how much pressure I had having to like go like Hyperion with a shield, heal forward zombie sword, heal with my soul whip, Hyperion soul whip, Hyperion soul whip, heal, and then pray that the berserker would like kill quick enough. Switch out my Bonzo mask. Like I was like back before you could just one tap it when I was running with like Cata 35 parties. There was because if you throw one run by dying, like you get instant kicked. So it was a lot of pressure, but it was kind of fun, and it was definitely easier than like getting a Terminator. I could assemble a party. I won't do it until after I get the ultimate enchants and whatnot. I already got one. It's all good. I mean, I'm uploading a video today, and then I need to pause the series, which is like, inconvenient, but I really want to do forging to Hyperion because the update's coming out, so it's the first time I'm going to be pausing a series, and it's unfortunate for me because, like, I waited so long. I was like, forging's going to come out. The forging update's coming out soon, and then the forging update didn't come out, so I'm like, okay, it's been a while. I'll start a new series because it seems like the update is a decent bit away, and then it just came out like a week later. Like, what am I even meant to do with that? Yo, you should let me into the block, bro. Where am I? Okay. Oh. Oh, I don't have an ether. Wait, no, I don't need one. Wait, what the heck? Okay, what am I doing? 270 score anyway? Okay. Yeah, no, you're at that stage too soon, and also my country's a little war, but hey, afterwards when you're ready. Wait, Cyrus, where are you from? I didn't realize there was collections on bosses. I literally just got a free 4 million coins. I, I mean, I'm happy, I guess, that you found that out. It's kind of funny. What is the my time, the release Australian Eastern Standard Time? I think it is Wednesday at like 4. Let me check. I think they said it's like Wednesday at 4 in the morning, which isn't a great time, you know. Yeah. So the scheduled maintenance is gonna happen at Monday at 8. And then 6 hours after that, they think the update's coming out. So 2 in the morning, which is inconvenient because I have to do a 24-hour stream, which means I'm waking up at 2 in the morning and streaming until 2 the next morning. But you know, we'll live. Wish those collection past 1K. I mean, that's just RNG meter at that point. Like, yeah. All right, Loki. That might be my last dungeon run, chat. I'm very sick, and I need to get better. I need to like let my voice rest before this 24-hour stream. Plus, I need to edit a video, and it's gonna take me like I have Australian internet. It's gonna take me like 6 hours to upload, so I gotta get that done. But yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to Chortle. Thank you to the Raiders from HS Fearless. I'm kind of level 31. Are you gonna be playing tomorrow? No, because tomorrow I gotta like get my like rest in for the update. But I will play. Wait, did I say Wednesday? I meant Tuesday at 2 in the morning, by the way. Australian Eastern Standard Time. But yeah, so I will see you guys. Wait, should I use the slash raid function? Is that like, should I just give somebody like 70 viewers? Who's streaming right now? Oh, nobody's streaming Skyblock. Drunk stream, need to get drunk. Hypixel. Okay, he's playing Fortnite, never mind. Alright. I bet my friend at FurryCon, good thing she didn't recognize me. Alright, later chat, that's my cue to go. That is my cue to